Okay. 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 Seems like everybody's got pen and paper and we're ready to rock and roll. Now, probably the most important thing that I can share with you at this stage, I want every single one of you, and I know there's a lot of you on this call, so I'm going to speak to all of you in plural. I want every single one of you to have fun. Okay? Yes, I'm a serious businessman. Yes, I've made lots of money. Yes, I've helped lots of people. Yes, I've made lots of mistakes. But I believe that having fun is very, very important. So let's enjoy this time together. Again, I just want to say thank you all for being here. From my heart to yours, I know you could have been anywhere else, and you're giving me your most precious commodity, your time. So I promise you that I will give you my most precious commodity, but I will do it with the utmost sincerity, with the purpose to serve every single one of you on this call. So thank you for being here. Thank you for making the time available. So now, before we move on, there's always two things that come to mind that are extremely important for me, and I want to address them. They're what I call the elephants in the room. The first one is, what is in it for me? When I attend a seminar, I always ask, well, what's in it for me? What am I going to learn from this web class or seminar? So let's address that head on. First things first. I am going to share with you how to build a wildly profitable coaching business. I'm going to share with you the no-selling coaching model, okay? I'm going to share with you the top 3 no-limit income strategies. I'm going to share with you best transformational hacks, and I'm going to share with you the power of the funnel. For those of you who stay on the call, at the very end, I am going to do something extremely powerful. I'm going to open up my business model to each and every one of you, something that I keep top secret. I'm going to share and I'm going to show you guys on the call, and you're going to see how I use one of the highest leverage tools out there, not only to maximize my impact, but to make a lot of money helping loads of people, but at the same time fulfilling my mission and having a lot of fun. Okay? And of course, I'm going to share with you a lot more. Second thing that always comes to mind is, who is the person in front of me? Why should I be listening to this person? So in this case, who is Arnon Boris? So for those of you who've never seen me before, that is me in the picture. Actually, that is in my home office, in front of my small library. This is an image that was taken when I received, I guess, a new package of books. So that's me in all my glory. Having said that, over the years, I've had the privilege and the opportunity to work with some of the pioneers on planet Earth when it comes to personal development and business development. Now, some of you might know some of these people. How many of you know this gentleman right here? How many of you have heard of Jack Canfield? Jack Canfield, very, very successful businessman, one of the leading trainer speakers on planet Earth. He wrote some very famous books. Some of you might have heard of Chicken Soup for the Soul. Jack has got many books that he's written, and I understand that he's got about 500 million, that's right, 500 million books in print. I happened to share the stage with him in Germany. That was back in 2012. Next up, how many of you know or heard of Nick Vujicic? The gentleman, he's famous for his phrase, no arms, no legs, no limits. So I had the privilege to share the stage with Nick a few times already, and we've made some real impact on people's lives. This is me doing my thing. I also am one of the lead trainers for the Millionaire Mind Intensive. I teach for Team Rebecca. This happens to be me in Italy, in enjoying myself. How many of you know this guy, Mr. Tony Robbins? How many of you know Tony? If you know Tony Robbins, click on the hand icon so I know you can hear me, you're with me, and you know Tony Robbins. Let me see. Where's the energy in the room, guys? Let me see. Don't get lazy on me. We haven't even started. Okay, great. All the hands are going up. I appreciate the energy. Good. Nicely done. So, yeah, Tony is another person that has really influenced my life, influenced my work. I came from a very middle class family, and Tony was one of the people that has inspired me on my journey. And today I'm in the privilege, like I said, to share the stage with some great people. And this is another one. How many of you know of Les Brown? Les Brown. Les Brown is a gentleman, one of the top motivational speakers on planet Earth, I believe. I've had the privilege to teach alongside Les now, I think it is 4 or 5 times. Great guy. Another gentleman, Mr. Blair Singer. He's one of Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad advisors. He's written several books, and I've actually had the privilege recently to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, actually last month, with Blair Singer. We did a leadership camp, and it was phenomenal. Now, how many of you know this couple? Yes, that's right. This is Robert and Kim Kiyosaki. How many of you have read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Rich Dad, Poor Dad? How many of you read the book? Yeah? Okay, it's a great book. Highly recommend, for those of you who haven't read it, to read it. I had the privilege last year, in, I think it was November, I had the privilege to share the stage with both Robert and Kim Kiyosaki. I was able to teach alongside them, and it was a very inspiring day for me to teach along these people. So that's a little bit about me, and for those of you who are wondering, I'll just add a little bit more. And I'll keep it short so we can move on and get down to the juicy stuff that I've got lined up for us. In the past, I would say 18 months, I have personally coached, trained around 70,000 people from all over the world, including the Netherlands, Germany, Poland, South Africa, Brazil, Singapore, United Kingdom, Lithuania, and so many more countries. And I've even worked with world champions. I've coached a world champion in sailing, and I've even coached one of the finalists from a TV show some of you might have heard of called Master Chef Australia. And I've had the privilege to work with her, and we did some really exciting stuff together. And recently, I've just been given a call up by the Dutch Olympic team, which I have a meeting with in a couple of weeks, because they'd like to talk to me about some of my crazy methods to get the maximum out of human beings. So again, that's a little bit about me. So let's shift gears. Why am I here? Why am I here? Like I said, I'm going to take time out of my agenda to spend with you guys, but why am I really here? Well, it boils down to 2 of my highest values. My first highest value is freedom. Freedom is really important for me. Freedom is something that I promote. I build my businesses. I teach people how to create freedom, financial freedom in their lives, simply because I don't believe we were put on this planet to live for 60, 70, 80, 90 years on this planet, 100 years on this planet, only to do the 9 to 5 until I'm 65. I'm a businessman, I'm an entrepreneur, my friends, and what I'm a big promoter of, how can I show every single one of you how to create more freedom in your life, okay? So that is one of my highest values. Now, I've got a few, but another one which is really important to me, it's really up there, it's amongst my top values, is support. I have this internal passion to support people on their journey. That's why I'm a coach. I'm a full-blood coach. I love helping other people succeed. So that is why I'm here. Let's be clear. I want every single one of you on this call, and I know there's a lot of you here, to get some value out of today. Get an idea that might change everything. Okay? And here's the thing, my experience tells me you guys don't need a series of many ideas to change your life. My experience tells me is that all you really need sometimes is an idea that can change everything. So now you know why I'm here. My question is, why are you here? I mean, seriously, why did you guys show up? Why did you come here? You see, there are a few of you on this call that I know. There's some of you on this call that I've even spoken to. But there's a lot of you here that I've never met before. I look forward to meeting you in the future. And you'll get that opportunity for those of you who wait till the end. But having said that, why did you show up? Because I might not know every single one of you, but I know something about you. And that is that you want more of something. Maybe you want more happiness. Maybe you want more love. Maybe you want more kindness. Maybe you want more money. Maybe you want more freedom. Maybe you want to enjoy life more. I don't know, but I know that you want more of something. So why did you show up? Think about that. Now, before we get started, before we shift gears, an important note, very important note. Like I said earlier, I am going to be sharing with all of you guys today some pearls of wisdom, some golden nuggets. And I tell you this right here, right now, all of you, from my experience, are just one idea, one strategy away from having a major breakthrough. You don't need the Titanic to come through the door with a hallelujah idea. You guys, if you showed up, if you're on this call, I know that you've got more going for yourself than probably you give yourself credit for. And it's most likely that all you need is one more great idea or one strategy that will change everything, that will give you the breakthrough that you're looking for, that will open up the safe, open up the vault, and everything will come through. So let's get into some inspiration. What does your ideal life look like? This is really important, and the reason why I share this with you is because I want to engage your right brain. I know that a lot of you are sitting here right now and you're left brainers and you're thinking, statistic, numbers, worry, concern. That's what the left brain is about. But I want to engage the right brain for just a moment. So my left brain is on the call. Just stay with me. So my question is, what does your ideal life look like? And the reason why I ask this is because we have images in our minds. We have pictures that we carry. And if you carry images of pain and suffering, guess what you're going to get, my friends? That's right. You're going to get pain and suffering. So I'm going to encourage you to look at what does your ideal life look like? What are the things, what are the images you want to hold in your mind? Like for me, and I can only speak for myself here, I've got some very powerful images that I always keep close to me in my mind, and these are the images and things that I want more of. So this is an image of me climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. Another one of me teaching. This is me in Tanzania. Before we climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, we did some work in an orphanage, a school actually for orphans. And if you look at the background, this structure, we raised about $40,000 to build it. It is a new kitchen for the children. These are some of the things that I love doing. This is what my ideal life looks like. Traveling on holiday, one of my favorite beaches in Greece. This is me sitting in business class, traveling to Kilimanjaro. So what does your ideal life look like? For me, again, my family. Spending time with my little boy is one of my favorite things I love doing. And he's grown up. He's about 3 years old now, and he's cheeky like crazy. Takes after his mother, not his father. Don't tell her I said that. What does your ideal life look like, my friends? This is what I want to encourage you to think about. So having said that, let me share with you why we love coaching. Why we love coaching, why we love teaching, okay? First of all, I personally believe it is the ultimate business for those of you who love to help and heal others. So if you're a person that you actually care about other people, I think this can be a great opportunity for you to explore. I also believe, I think it's easier and more fun to solve other people's problems than working on your own shit. Okay? I also think it's a great career for those of you who typically get bored easily. Now, here's the thing. I know there are a lot of entrepreneurs on this call, and I know there are a lot of business owners on the call, a lot of people who own, maybe a shop, or and they want to go from owning a shop or business. They want to go global, or they want to expand nationally or internationally. The secret, my friends, to building a great team, managing a great team, and leading a great team is to be a great coach. As a leader of an organization, as I am, and having I built my first multi-million pound company at the age of 27, which I sold when I semi-retired for the first time. I had about 50 employees, but I can tell you one thing. During that whole process of building the company until I sold the company, until I semi-retired, for the first time, 27, I was a coach to my team, a coach to my employees. Okay, very important to understand that, because I know some of you are sitting there and you might be misunderstanding what the word coaching might mean, and for everyone that could be different. So if you want to be a coach like me, where I actually work with businesses, that could be great, where I actually help you grow your business and make impact, help people make a lot of money, or coaching or showing you how to coach your team to achieve incredible results. Okay, so different levels of coaching. I also believe coaching, if built properly, if you follow a proven system, in this case, my proven system, you can create a laptop lifestyle. Remember, one of my highest values, my friends, is freedom. So whenever I go into any business, I'm always looking for a way how I can remove myself from the business and not be the bottleneck, A, and B, how can I create it so that I can manage the business, run the business, do the business from a beach. Okay, now how many of you like beaches? If you like beaches, click on the hand icon so I know you're with me, you're connected, and I haven't lost any of you. Let's see the energy in the room, my friends. How many of you like beaches? How many of you would like a laptop lifestyle? With all sincerity. Maybe some of you want to work your asses off and you want to be slaves to your business. That's fine. That's cool. But how many of you would like more freedom or even a laptop lifestyle in your business? Okay, very cool. Okay, lots of hands going up. I guess I'm in the right place. So why else do we love coaching? I think it's very easy when you coach, when you teach. It's easy to live and design your desired lifestyle. And finally, I believe it's an there's incredible potential, if structured correctly, to have major income. And I'm going to show you in a moment what I'm talking about. Some of you are going to be blown away. So that's why we love coaching. Why do we hate coaching? Well, first of all, it can drain all your time and energy if you don't set it up correctly, if you don't set it up right. If you follow traditional models, you might be stuck with limited income, okay? Creating and writing great coaching programs without guidance is extremely difficult, my friends. Extremely difficult, okay? And I want all of you to understand that, because none of us offer crap. We all offer real value. Another thing is learning how to package and position yourself as an expert in your field is more challenging than ever before. Okay? Why? Because of the internet. Today, any single person can call themselves a coach. Anyone can call themselves an expert. Set up a website for 500 euros, go to Vista, print 100 business cards, and yoo-hoo, you're an expert. So it is harder today than ever before to package and position yourselves as an expert. Okay? Here's another thing that, why most people hate coaching is that most coaches don't treat coaching as a real business. And as a result, they struggle financially. They struggle financially. And that is primarily the reason why I created my 2-day program, Coaching Business Mastery, where I teach you the 5 rules of high-end coaching success, coaching models, the pros and the cons, the benefits, the to-dos and the not to-dos, the things that if you embark upon will cause you pain, the things that you sidestep will save you time, energy, and resources. I'll also show you how to create your content or your curriculum. Yeah, I'll teach you how to fill your programs and loads more. So let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about the no-selling coaching model. Now, make sure you guys have got pen and paper because I'm going to be sharing with you some very powerful ideas. Okay? So make sure you write these down. Okay? The first secret, and I know some of these are really simple, but here's the thing. It's the simplest ideas, my friends, that make the most impact. Most people, like I said, are looking for the Titanic answer, the Titanic idea that will change everything. That is not the case. That is not the case. What you need is just the simple, profound ideas that can change everything. So let's talk about the no-selling coaching model. And by the way, my business owners, this so applies to you as well. Okay? So the first thing that I'm going to encourage every single one of you to do, and this is how I built my business, is first of all, add tremendous value. From my experience, when you add tremendous value, price becomes irrelevant. Price becomes irrelevant. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is to add always tremendous value. Go the extra mile. I want you to ponder this question. I want every single one of you to ponder this question. How would you behave in your business if you solely relied on referrals? How would you behave with your clients in your business if you solely and exclusively relied only on referrals? Yes, some of you are scratching your heads right now. So add tremendous value. Go the extra mile for your client. Okay? And in a moment, I'm going to show you why adding tremendous value is so powerful. So that's the first thing. Always go the extra mile. Secondly, share stories with your potential clients. You know, my experience tells me when you offer your programs or you offer a business, if you're doing any interaction with another human being and you only specifically talk in numbers and statistics, my friends, you are engaging the left side of the brain. Now, I know a lot of you on the call know me. I know some of you are familiar with my work, and some of you are newbies to what I do. I come from a very deep psychological background. So I always come from a psychological standpoint. How can we influence people in a positive way to get the results that we want? Because everything, I believe, boils down to psychology. So when you're engaging with a potential client, I'm going to encourage you to share stories with them. Okay? Why? Because if you talk only numbers and statistics, you're engaging the left brain. But when you talk in stories, you're engaging the right brain. When you engage the right brain, you're engaging vision, excitement. You're engaging, you're painting a picture. The left brain, my friends, very important note, is in charge of the worry, the concern, and the uncertainty. That's what the left brain is engaged in. So you want to make sure that you communicate. You want to communicate to the left brain as well, but you want to communicate to the right brain, and you do that through stories. And when you do that, you will have clients. Okay? Let me tell you guys a quick story. Can I tell you guys a quick story? If I can tell you a quick story, give me a hands up. Hands up if I can tell you a quick story. Yeah, let me see. Okay, who's interested in the story? Oh, I'm not feeling the energy, guys. I'm not feeling the energy. I need to feel more energy in the room. I need a few more hands up. Come on, guys. Don't get lazy. Hand icon, hand icon. Don't forget the hand icon. Okay, great. There you go. People work out. Very cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I have a client that did one of my programs. I have an 8-week program. It's called the Super Focus Formula, and I'll talk about it a little bit later when I show you something very secretive. I'm going to show you guys something very secretive. But I have a client that did my 8-week program. And at the end of the 8 weeks, his name was Terry, a great guy from the United Kingdom. And Terry said this. He said, this is his story, this is his testimonial to me. He said, after the 8-week program, after I successfully finished the 8-week program, I had achieved more in my business in those 8 weeks than I had in the past 2.5 years in my business. My friends, by week seven, we had managed to do a joint venture with a gentleman some of you might have heard of called Bill Gates. Week 7 weeks of working with him. Okay? And I know it's changed his life completely. It's changed his life, it's changed his lifestyle, he travels, he's working his ass off, he's putting the pieces of the puzzle together in his business. And he's feeling so fulfilled and so happy and so motivated. How many of you on this call need a little bit more motivation? Come on, all the liars in the room, click on the hand icon. I know you're out there. Come on, don't lie. We all need a little bit more motivation. Come on. Oh, okay, great. Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty. Yeah, we all need a little bit more motivation. So again, when you communicate with people, communicate in stories. Next up, when you're talking to any potential client, always ease them in. How many of you have seen or heard of this diagram? You know, you take a pan of boiling water, you heat it up, and you throw a frog in. What happens to the frog? It pops right out. But what you want to do is you want to put the frog in the water, and you want to slowly want to start turning up the heat. It's like, I know there are a lot of women friends on the call, and I'm going to share an idea with my women friends on the call. And just imagine this, ladies. What would happen if you go out on a date with a gentleman for the first time, and within the first 5 minutes, he reaches for your breast? What happens? What happens? That's right. You'll probably end up giving him a slap in the face. Why? Because you tried to turn up the heat too fast. And it's the same thing when you've got a potential client, when you've got a potential prospect. You want to ease them in, make them feel comfortable, show them the value you can bring them. Okay? Extremely important. Okay? Don't try to push on them, force them into anything. The best clients that I've ever worked with are the clients that come to their own self-realization that working with me would be the best fucking decision they ever made. Those have become my best clients that I've been coaching and working with for 4 or 5 years already. And I've got several of them. So again, in your businesses, don't force anything on anyone. Educate them, add value to them, ease them in. They will be lifetime supporters of your work, and they will follow you, they will listen, they will do, and they will win big time. Especially if you are a person of integrity and a person of real value. That's really important. Next up, know and focus on your strengths. Know and focus on your strengths. I see so many great people out there with gifts, with talents, but they either feel not good enough, or they feel they've got to learn more, and as a result they don't act and nothing happens. Or even worse, as you can see in this diagram, they start focusing on weaknesses and say, oh, well, first I've got to fix this weakness. No, that's bullshit. By the way, I apologize if I'm using a lot of French, but I am fluent in French. But I'm just real. I'm just real with you guys. And the reason why I'm real is because there's so many people out there telling you stories, telling you, oh, it will be okay. I'm just real. I'm just here to say it as it is. Okay? So I hope you guys can appreciate that. I come from the right space and the right energy. I just want you guys to get this information. Because when you get this information, it will transform your life away, transform my life. So, know and focus on your strengths. If you're really good at something, let me give you a real example. In my business and my companies, I completely suck at administration. You give me administration to do, I am looking for a rope so I can hang myself. Because me and administration just don't go together. But you put me in an energetic environment where I can meet people, where I can talk, where I can communicate, where I can, do what I love doing, I start to thrive and I start to shine. Same as you, my friends. Know and focus on your strengths. And more importantly, play to your strengths. Next slide is an interesting slide. Now, before I show the slide, ladies, all the ladies on the call, I know there's a lot of ladies on the call. The next one, you are immediately going to understand what I'm talking about. Because this doesn't only apply in business, it applies in real life. And my lady friends, if on the call, once I show this image, if you agree with me, click on the hand icon so I know that I'm not speaking into thin air. A very important aspect in business, my friends, in coaching, in anything, especially relationships, don't come across needy. Do not come across needy. Okay, women, how many of you, yeah, all the hands are going up, all the ladies' hands are going up. Ladies, how many of you, honestly, from your heart to mine, how many of you have ever been in a relationship with anybody and the guy is just, do you love me? Do you love me? Oh, do you want to be with me? Oh my goodness. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Click on the hand icon, all my lady friends, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. In business, just as in life, do not come across needy. Okay? I will say this. Your better lifestyle, the life that you desire, through the financial resources that you're after, will run away, will hide from you if you are needy. In other words, money runs away from neediness. Money, finance, love, relationships run away. They stay away. They hide from neediness. Don't come across needy. Having said that, I will add, never chase the money, my friends. Always, always chase the relationship. If you go after the relationship, if you actually chase the relationship, you want that relationship, that's where the magic will happen. Never chase the money, chase the relationship. How many of you think that chasing the relationships or chasing the relationship and not focusing on the money can help you? If you feel that could be of value, click on the hand icon so I know you're with me, you can hear me, and you're connected to me. Let me see the hands go up. Where's the energy in the room? Let me see, where's the energy? Some people are falling asleep. Let me see the hands, hands. Okay, I appreciate it. Josie and Charlotte, Jopi, Fatima, very good, very good. Yeah, okay, nicely done. John, yeah, Robert, okay, Jan. Okay, I've got some hands going up. Very cool. Nicely done, guys. Good. Okay, nice. Thank you. Appreciate the energy. So always chase the relationship, my friends. Another thing that has revolutionized my business, and when I grasped this, the next slide, when I grasped this idea, took my game to another level. It took my bank account to the next level. It took everything to the next level. And that is, be obsessed about getting a positive testimonial. You know, I am I'm driven, when I work with my clients, I'm driven by two things. Number one, results. I am after results, and I'm after positive testimonials. Those are the things that I am after. And if you can think like that for your clients, if you say, listen, I am obsessed about getting this person positive endorsement, positive testimonial, if you approach things like that, from that energy, from that psychology, I promise you, your client will become raving fans. I'm in a situation, very blessed situation right now, where I have people lined up to work with me. And I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm not trying to be, I'm giving it to you as it is. I'm just saying it as it is. And the reason why that is, the reason why people are lining up to work with me, and I don't do marketing. I'm not like, hey, come, I'm looking for coaching clients. Absolutely not. The opposite. I had a problem. I had so many coaching clients that I said, well, I could have pushed people away. How do you do that? I raised my prices. But guess what happened? Nobody left. So, okay, great. I said, okay, more people started coming. I said, wait a minute, I started with the same fucking problem. What do? I raised my prices again. Guess what happened? More people started coming. And then I realized I had a bigger problem, which I'll talk about momentarily, is that I had to build a team. And I built a global team of coaches around the world, coaching, teaching my programs, and I show them how to build a business out of it. Okay? This is the company. You can see the logo right here. It's Worldwide Success Partners. Oh, there we go. Murphy's Law. Worldwide Success Partners. So, and the reason why I had to create it is because I received so many great testimonials. So people were referring more people and more people. And that's where you want to be, my friends. You want to be obsessed about getting results and getting a positive testimonial. And the way you do that is simply every single one of you on the call, listening to me right here, right now, needs to have gas. That's right. G-A-S. You need to give a shit. You actually need to care about your client. You need to care about the people you work with. You need to care about helping the people that work and that are engaged with you. I always say, I believe that, our coaches, at least I can only talk for the Worldwide Success Partners, I always say that I believe we are what I call the caring community. And I want you to embrace that idea as well. Remember, my friends, people do not care how much you know until they know how much you care. Okay? Next up, very, very important slide that I'm about to share with you. This slide alone has been the single most impactful idea that I've embraced, that has taken me from a 16-year-old abandoned by his father. I had to drop out of school, go to work to help my mom put food on the table. This next slide changed my life. Because I hope you guys, or some of you know me, some of you have read my bio, I didn't finish school. When I was 16, my father disappeared. He abandoned my family. As a 16-year-old, I had a younger sister, a baby brother, and I went to work. So I was a smart kid, but I had no choice. I had to help my mom put food on the table, pay the rent. I didn't have the opportunity to go to a college. I didn't have an opportunity to go get a degree from a fucking great university. That was not my future. It didn't happen for me like that. What I had to do was I had to educate myself. I had to educate myself. And here's the key. For those of you listening to me right here, right now, I'm going to make a very bold statement. Listen up. If you refuse to educate yourself, take the seminars, read the books, take the classes, study, learn, and grow, if you refuse to educate yourself, the marketplace will educate you. And that is painful, my friends. You must educate yourself. Look, we are all a part of nature. We are just like flowers, trees, plants. Imagine, let me ask you guys on the call. How many of you have ever bought, and I know there are a lot of Dutch people here, so this is going to be really relevant to you guys. But for my friends coming in from the United Kingdom, from Germany, and like I said, I've got a lot of diverse people on this call. But how many of you have ever bought a plant as a gift for someone or for your home or for yourself? How many of you ever bought a plant in your lives? How many of you? Let's see, hand icon, click on the hand icon so I know you're with me and you're connected and you know what I'm talking about. How many of you ever bought a plant? A plant as a gift or for yourself? Yeah? Okay, great. Nice. Now let me ask you this. If you bought a plant, bring it home, and you feed it, you give it water, you give it sunshine, you give it love, and you take care of it, that plant will start to grow. Very good. It will start to grow. Exactly. But let me ask you this. What happens if you take the same plant, you take it and you put it in a dark corner and you don't feed it, you don't give it love, it sits in the shadow all day, you don't take care of it, you don't nurture it, what will start to happen to that plant? It will start to die. And as the plant is a part of nature, so are we. So if we are not growing, we are therefore dying. And the only way to grow ourselves is by learning, by feeding ourselves. Okay? So you must educate yourself. Okay? Next up, I am going to share with you a very important piece of the puzzle. Some of you might have heard of this before. For some of you, this might be new, but it's really exciting. And this is if you want to build a successful business, if you want to know how to create a process so you don't have to sell to your clients, one of the things you need to create is a funnel. A funnel. How many of you are familiar with marketing or sales funnels? How many of you are familiar with it? Let me see hands. Who's familiar? Let's see who's familiar with it. Okay, great. Oh wow, you guys are smart. I'm surprised. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I often have people who heard of it, but I can see the majority of you guys on this call are familiar with funnels. So in a moment, I'm going to show you a very powerful funnel. In fact, I am going to pull back the curtains and I'm going to show you my very own business funnel. And I'm going to, some of you are going to see what I'm doing and you're going to, from the shock, you're going to run away. And some of you are going to be, I think some of you are going to be, you're going to learn something. Let's put it that way. So you have to create your own funnel, and I'm going to elaborate on that in a moment. And basically, what I will say about having a funnel, creating this funnel, is what it is basically a system that will help you lead your clients from one part of the funnel to the next part of the funnel, which basically is from one program to another program to another program. Okay? And in a moment, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. So let's just do a quick recap before we shift gears, and let's just see what we discussed, just to jog our memory a little bit. Okay, we said, first of all, we want to add tremendous value. Next up, share stories with your potential client. Engage the right brain. Excite them. Share vision. Ease them in. Don't turn up the heat too fast. Know and focus on your strengths. Don't come across needy. My lady friends out there, I could hear some people in the background vomiting when they saw that picture. Don't come across needy. Don't chase the money, my friends. Chase the relationships. Be obsessed about getting a positive testimonial from your clients. Gas. Actually care about them. Give a shit about where they're at. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. What's holding them back? Actually care about your clients. Very important element. Educate yourself. Attend the seminars. Read the books. Listen to the YouTube videos. Whatever you need to do. And of course, create a very powerful coaching funnel. So I have a question. How many of you on this call would like to see my coaching business funnel? How many of you would like to see it? In the flesh, in the broadness, with all its glory, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Who would like to see? Let me see some energy in the room. I need some energy. I'm missing some energy. Okay, let me see some energy. Okay, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Okay, there we go. Great. I can see. Wow, those are good. So thank you for that, and I appreciate your participation. So let's get started. So first of all, this is my coaching business funnel. Now I will say this: I've left out one or two elements simply because two things. One, I don't want to confuse anyone on the call. Okay, I'm just going to show you upselling for this moment, but I will show you other elements. And of course, for those of you who join Coaching Business Mastery, my 2-day program, you're going to get to see the entire funnel with all the elements. But for now, I'm going to show you. Oh, wow, what's going on here? I apologize. I apologize. Wow. Okay, we're good. Okay, great. So I'm going to show you my funnel, and this is the funnel that I've been using for years. Okay, so let's start. We have the 8-week super focus formula. I mentioned that a little bit earlier. I have elite coaching, and then I have something called platinum elite coaching. So let me ask a question, and let's open it up to all of you guys. You can write the answer in the comment box, and let's see who is going to be the swiftest and the fastest to answer this correctly. Which part of my funnel, yeah, this is my funnel, which part of my funnel, which program in my funnel is the most elaborative and the most high-end? Also from a financial standpoint, basically, which is the most costly? Which is the biggest investment? Is it my Super Focus Formula program? Is it elite coaching, or is it platinum? Which one is my most elaborative program in this funnel? Let's see. Write it in the comment box. Let's see who can get the answer first. Let's see. Come on, write it in. There's a comment box. You can just write in the answer. Is it Super Focus Formula? Is that my most expensive, most valuable program? Is it elite coaching, or is it my platinum elite coaching? That's a very, very important lesson here. I'm going to share something very valuable with you guys. Which one? Let's see. Okay, so some people are saying, all right, thank you for that. Some people are actually saying that my 8-week program, Super Focus Formula, is my most high-end valuable program. Well, thank you for those of you who answered. But the truth is, the most valuable program in my funnel is my Platinum Elite program. Platinum Elite. Okay, this program is a 120,000 euro program where you get to work with me for an entire year. Okay, it's an entire year program. I coach you personally. You get my most valuable tools. So this is my most valuable or highest end program. Now, let's take it to the next level. So let's focus for a moment only on this program, Super Focus Formula. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is people come into the funnel from here. They come in from the top. They do my 8-week program, and then they go into elite coaching, and the very select few go into Platinum Elite. Okay? So the starting point is Super Focus Formula. Okay? So let's take a look at Super Focus Formula. Now, I'm going to encourage all of you to watch closely, because some of you are going to be in shock. So let's take a look. Super Focus Formula. Let's break it down. It's an 8-week program, 8 weekly sessions. So every week there's a weekly session. Each session is between 60 to 90 minutes, an hour to an hour and a half, plus minus. Okay. The program tuition is 4,995 euros. 4,995 euros, which is about 4,000 pounds for all my English friends that are on the call. It's about 4,000 pounds, but I live in euros, I work in euros, we're going to talk in euros. So the program tuition is 4,995. Now, let me ask you this. If I decide in my coaching business to get only eight coaching clients, 2 clients a week, only get 8 clients a month, you know what? Let's change that. What would let's work with a lower number. Let's say I decide to only focus on getting 2 clients a month. Now let's do some mathematics. If I only focus on getting 2 clients a month at 4,995, yeah, 4,995 times 2 clients a month times 12 months in a year, that brings me to an income of almost 120,000 euros. Only 2 clients a month. But wait, my friends, that is not the interesting part. Remember, I told you before, one of my highest values is, who can tell me? What is one of my highest values, friends? If you remember my highest value, write it in the comment box. What is one of my highest values? It is, let's see who's going to write it first. Let's see who's going to write it first. What is one of my highest values? Thank you, Fatima. My highest value is freedom. Freedom. Meaning that if I'm working only with 2 clients a month, my average time spent with these 4 clients a month, because remember, it's an 8-week program. It's an 8-week program. So I've got first month 2 people, next month 4 people. The next month I've got 2 people that left and 2 people that came in. So on average, I'm working with 4 clients a month. On average. So if I'm working with 4 clients a month, on average, 4 clients at 1.5 hours per week maximum means that I actually only coach 6 hours a week. How many of you on this call right here, right now, would like to work for 6 hours a freaking week and make 120,000 euros? How many of you like that? Let me see. Come on, click on hand. All the liars in the room. How many of you would like to learn to really know how to generate 120,000 euros a year by working 6 hours a week? Okay. Very cool. Thank you. I appreciate the energy. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. So, but wait. It gets better. Let me ask you this. What happens to my income should I decide to get more aggressive, to take more clients in a month? How many of you are interested to see the numbers? How many of you would like to be a little bit blown away right now? Okay, here it goes. Thank you. I appreciate the energy. All the hands are going up. If I take 4 clients a month, at 4,995, that is almost 250,000 euros. And remember, that is working maximum 12 hours a week. On average, 12 hours a week. You could squeeze that all in one day. It'd be a heavy day, but you could work one full day from 7 in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. 12 hours. And you could generate 250,000. But that's 4 clients. What happens if it's 6 clients? What happens if it's 8 clients? 8 clients, my friends, is almost 500,000 euros. But that is not the best part. That is not the best part. And I'll share why in a moment. So we spoke about Super Focus Formula. Remember, what was the next program that I had? The next program. What was the next program? Anybody remember? It was That's right. Elite coaching. Elite coaching. Elite coaching, let's make a breakdown. It's a 12-month program. 3 sessions a month. Each session, this is where it gets interesting. Each session is between an hour to an hour and a half. Okay? 60 to 90 minutes. The program tuition, my elite coaching, is 36,000 a year. It's 3,000 euros per calendar month. It's a 12-month program. I don't do anything less than 12 months. And I'm going to teach you and I'm going to show you why it should be a 12-month program. Anything less, you're going to hurt yourself. Okay? So program tuition, 3,000 euros every month. It's 36,000 a year. Okay? Now, let's say I only take, in a year, only take 6 clients. Only 6 clients. But don't want to take 6 clients. That means 1 day coaching. One day I'm coaching 6 clients and I'm relaxed because it's like, you know, I have a session, I have a 30-minute break, I have a session, I have a 30-minute break, I have a session. You got the idea, yes? So if I am only taking on 6 clients a year for elite coaching, that's another 216,000 euros. But it gets better. Let's talk about the average time spent with these 6 clients a month. So they get 3 sessions a month, and this is very important to remember. It's 3 sessions a month, which means 1 week we have a session, the next week we have a session, the 3rd week we have a break for implementation, and then we have another session. So in total, it's 3 sessions a month. Each session is between 60 to 90 minutes, which means that it's less than 7 hours coaching per week. Less than 7 hours coaching per week. 216,000 euros, my friends. Okay? Now, hold on. Let's just review that for a moment. Remember my coaching business funnel? I got super focus formula. We spoke about that. We spoke about elite coaching. I don't even have the time to tell you guys about platinum elite. Okay? Okay? But don't worry about it. For now, you can see what I'm talking about. You can see how the numbers are adding up. But let's clarify and verify. What does all of that mean? So if we take super focus formula, only take 2 clients a month, 120,000, right? If I have elite coaching clients, only 6 a year, that's 216,000. In terms of income, that is 335,880 euros. Now stay with me, my friends, because I'm about to reveal with you the best part of what I get excited. At least for me, this is one of the best parts. Because remember, I'm all after the freedom. I want the freedom. Listen, I've done the businesses where I was a slave. I built a golden cage and I couldn't lose. I want the freedom. So check this out. First of all, the average is 13 hours coaching per week. So actually what I'm saying is generating almost 350,000 euros a year, and I will show you how to do this. Because some of you are sitting there and saying, oh yeah, but I'm not an expert. Okay, just put that little voice away for a side for the moment. That voice that is keeping you small, just put it away, because I will show you guys in the 2-day program exactly how I got here. Okay? You know, Tony Robbins, a lot of you said you know Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, does any of you know how much Tony Robbins charges for his personal coaching a year? Does anybody know? Anybody know? If you know, just write it in the comment box. If you know how much money Tony Robbins charges for personal coaching a year. Anybody have an idea? Okay, well, I'm going to give it to you. Tony charges $1 million a year and a piece of the upside. Let me explain. If your business is doing, let's say 20 million, let's just say 20 million, and you work with Tony, you pay him upfront $1 million before he'll even talk to you, and let's say he takes that business, your business, from 20 to 30 million, that extra 10 million, he wants a piece of it. So for those of you sitting at these numbers, looking at these numbers and feeling a little bit awkward, I will say this: just stay in the game. Don't let your little voice take you out, because I'm not finished yet. Okay? So let's go back. So we said, okay, simple focus formula, elite coaching, total income 336,000. That's an average of 13 hours coaching per week. Okay? Which, in other words, equals less than 2 days work a week. Less than 2 days a week. Now it gets better. If you build it correctly, coaching can be extremely profitable because there are relatively very, very low overheads. Let me give you an example. I do a lot of my coaching via Skype. Now, I know a lot of you on the call have spoken to me on Skype, been with me on Skype, you've experienced my energy on Skype. Okay? How much, question, how much did that Skype call cost me? A big, fat zero. Nada. Zilch. Nothing. So it is extremely profitable. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a, you know, I've actually been encouraged now by my accountant to make more costs because I am too profitable. That is a problem, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do it as well. Now, it gets better. Here is one of the most exciting things that I love about the way I built my coaching business. And here it is. I can do it online in the comfort of my own home. For all you know right now, I might be standing opposite a beach, and you guys wouldn't know the difference because I am leveraging off technology. I'm leveraging off the future. And for those of you sitting there right now and saying, oh yeah, but no, I've got to see my clients face to face, and I get over yourselves fast. It's because it's costing you your freedom. Okay? So you can do it online in the comfort of your own home. Having said that, I will say there are a few big, major fucking problems. And here they are. First of all, how do you even build your very own world-class coaching program? How do you even get to the place where you can command top dollar for your time, for your energy, for your experiences, for your talents? How do you turn your business, your coaching business, any business for that matter, into a global business where you don't even have to coach or be in the business anymore? Like I said, I've got people around the world teaching my program, Super Focus Formula. They have actually joined the Worldwide Success Partners family, and I have given them a business in a box. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you go from a one-man show and turn it into a team, into even a global business, if that's what you want? How do you do that? Okay? How do you use these ideas that are simple but profound that I've shared with you on this webinar and actually implement them and, more importantly, benefit from them? How do you become, my friends, an authority in your field? How do you do that? And that is exactly why I created 2-day coaching business mastery. Okay? Like I said in the beginning of the call, and for those of you who stay until the end, I'm going to share with you a bonus that is going to freaking blow your mind. So until I'm done, you've sat here until now, and I want to acknowledge you for that. Stay in the game. Winners complete what they start. Winners will run the race 100%. They don't quit 80% of the way. So stay in the game, because I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna give you guys a bonus, and I know Dimitri was talking about this with the links you received, with the emails you received, and I will fulfill my promise because I'm a man of my word. So, Coaching Business Mastery, I'm going to teach you the 5 rules of high-end coaching success. I'm going to show you the different coaching models, all the pros and all the cons, all the advantages of doing it one way and the disadvantages of doing it another way. I'm going to show you how to create your own content, your own curriculum. I'm going to show you how to fill your programs both online, through online strategies, and through offline strategies. I'm going to share with you best coaching practices to save you a lot of pain, a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money. I'm going to show you how to design your very own high-end coaching program. And probably most importantly, I'm going to share with you the mindset and positioning, or what I call the 10 commandments of the high-end coach. I'm going to share with you the policies, the problems of coaching. I'm going to show you and share with you how to upsell. I showed you upselling. I showed you from Superfox Formula to elite coaching, but very brief. Obviously, we don't have time here for me to dive in, but I'm going to show you elaboratively, how to upsell, how to downsell, how to cross-sell. Okay? I'm going to show you all of these things. I am also going to show you how I have personally franchised my coaching programs, my business, how I've licensed my business out globally. I'm going to show you how I did it step by step and what happened and how it occurred, what is the structure, what people pay me, what are the royalties, because I want to inspire you guys. Because some of you are sitting there and you're thinking, oh, the business is to be all about me. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm sorry for the language, but I can't apologize because it's true. Because I'm going to show you secrets, and once you're aware of them, once you see what I've done, you're gonna say, this is so fucking simple. But if someone shows you, how many of you on the call sitting there right now and saying, if someone just showed me what to do, if someone just took me by the hand and showed me what works in the real world, I can do it. I just need to find someone like that. How many of you need someone like that? Give me a hand up if you are with me. Great, thank you. I appreciate all the hands that are up. And here's the thing, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold you by your hand. Because I'm about support. I want you guys to win. And the reason is why? Because I understand that there is enough for everyone. Just because you guys join me in the 2-day program, just because next year you all make an extra 100, 200, 300,000 in your business, doesn't mean I'm going to make any less. That's what the abundant mindset understands. The scarce mindset, the mindset of lack says, oh, if you make a lot of money, I can't make a lot of money. If you drive the cool car, I can't drive a cool car. If you go to the nice vacations, I can't have the nice vacations. That is the scarce, the mindset of lack. The wealthy mindset, the abundant mindset, understand there is enough for everyone. So I'm going to show you all of these things. And of course, loads more. Because I'm going to play some games, I'm going to push your buttons, I'm going to irritate you. But I promise you, for those of you who join me, you're going to leave with ideas, with concepts. They're going to change the game for you. Okay? So let's talk about the where's, the whens, the hows, and whats. First of all, 2-day coaching business mastery is going to be held in, some of you are thinking in, that's right, the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, right? Yeah, in the Netherlands. The program dates are, write this down. It is going to be on the 17th and 18th of September. That's coming fast. That is literally almost 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away, less than 3 weeks away. Make sure you got that. Now, having said that, the tuition for these kind of programs working with me in this kind of setting is €2,995 per person. It's a one-off tuition, okay? And you get to work with me. I give you some tools. I give you some ideas. I give you everything I spoke about. Most importantly, I give you my time and my energy, okay? And I work with you so that you walk out there with some real concepts that you can implement in the real world. Not in the world that's make-up belief, things that work in the real world. Now, let's be very clear. My goal from this program is to teach you how to build how to build or how to earn at least 120,000 euros in your first year of taking coaching seriously, teaching, working with people seriously. My goal is also for you to help and heal more people. And most importantly, my goal is to help you share your gift, your talent, your expertise, and your experiences. You see, the world doesn't need another Arnon. It doesn't need more of my energy. It needs every single one of you that are on this call. There are people right now, my friends, looking for you guys. Looking for every single one of you. Looking for you. And the only reason they haven't found you is because you're not telling them. And I'm going to show you how you can tell people in such a way that they will come, they will seek you out for your help, and you know what? They will gladly pay you for you to help them. So my goal is to help every single one of you share your gifts and talents. Because I believe that people right now, the world right now, needs more help than ever before. And can you imagine what this world would look like if we didn't have people that were teachers, that were leaders? Imagine if we weren't educating other people and we weren't sharing knowledge and expertise and experiences. We would be in the dark ages, my friends. The dark ages. Okay? And that's why it's so important for me that every single one of you register for this program. Because we need leaders right now. So let's talk about some testimonials. Briefly, this lovely lady, her name is Nomvulu. She is from South Africa, and she says, Arnon is a passionate, highly skilled and motivated people and business builder. His commitment to people empowerment is incredible, and he provides the tools for all to succeed. So Nomvulu is high up in the South African government. For those of you who might have figured out by my accent already, that's right. I am originally from a small city called Johannesburg, not so small. And she's in governance, and she was the head of the entrepreneurial development system in Gauteng, which is Johannesburg and the outside areas of Johannesburg. And I had the privilege of working with her, and well, this is what she had to say. Let's see, who else do we have here? Let's see. Yes, we have Erica. A lovely day of learning and growing, done with passion and energy, with one of the best coaches. Recommended! Exclamation mark. Learn with the best that bring not only theory, but real success formula. So, let's, I told you guys, for those of you who stay today, and I'm going to do something stupid, I'm going to do something crazy, I am going to reward you. So let's talk about a special webinar tuition and a very special bonus. However, I will say this, this bonus, I cannot give it to anyone, and in a moment, you will understand why. So this is for the first people that get off their butts, literally, and take action. Note, very important note. Everybody make sure you write this down, because I'm about to say something fucking important. My friends, the greatest treasures on this planet are reserved for the action takers. You can't think yourself into a great business. You can't think yourself into a great relationship. You can't think yourself into a great life. You've got to take action. So, for the first people that take action, you're going to get a very special bonus. And you'll understand why I can only give this to a very few people. In a moment, you'll understand why. So, let's talk about your bonus. First of all, your bonus is you're going to have a private strategy call with me, one-on-one, before the event. Okay? Why? Remember what my other highest value is? It is support. I want to make sure that before you walk into this session, you are ready. Okay? So first bonus is you're going to have a private call with me one-on-one before the event. Next bonus is you're going to have a private strategy call with me one-on-one after the event. Why? Because I don't want anybody coming to the event, or for matter of sake, this is my experience, and it's happened to me. I have gone to events so many times, learned so many things, and gone home, and guess what happened? That's right, nothing. I don't want that to happen. I want you guys to actually use what I'm going to teach you. Okay? Now, the value of these bonuses are 2,000 euros. Elite coaching, private sessions, you saw it, 60 to 90 minutes, 3,000 euros a month. It's value of 2,000 euros. Having said that, I can only give this bonus to 3 people. I can only give this bonus to the first 3 people that register. And Dimitri has the link in the comment box. You can see it. There is a link there. So this is only for the first 3 people that register, because I don't have the time. My agenda is so packed. But I want to make sure that I give the first 3 action takers this bonus. Now you understand why it can only be 3. I have very limited time. Okay? But let's talk about the tuition. So having said that, so we're clear about your bonuses. Having said that, and here's the thing, before you make any decisions, I want you to ask yourself some very simple but profound questions. First of all, if not this, then what? And if not now, then when? When? When are all the traffic lights going to be green for you? When are the moon and the stars going to be perfectly aligned for you? When is it going to be the perfect time to make your move? So if not now, then when? If not you, then who? So having said that, for those of you who want to take action, you can copy that in your URL. It's always winfirst.com-cbm, yeah. And I'm going to give I'll just write it down. I'll say it again. It's http always winfirst.com-cbm. And for the first 3 people that register, you're going to get to work with me one-on-one. You're going to have a strategy call online. It's all online. You're going to have a strategy call before the event. You're going to have a strategy call after the event. So make sure you log on to that website. Okay? Now, I am going to give you guys the special webinar tuition. Now, the tuition is only for the first 7 people. So if you're not the first 7 people, you pay full tuition, $2,995. That's the tuition. Okay, so it's only for the first 7 people you get the special tuition. The first 3 people get the bonus. Okay, so the first 7 people who register, you will get the entire program for only $1,197, and that includes VAT. But it gets even better. For the first people that register, I am going to allow you as a gift for staying until the end, finishing whatever you start. Because I told you before, my friends, in life, you get rewarded for the races you complete, not the races you run 80%. So I like to reward people who finish whatever they start. So for the first people that register, for 7 people, not only will you get the tuition at $1,197, and for the first 3 people, you're going to get bonuses, but you will also, as a gift from me to you, you get to bring your business partner or your spouse for free. For free. Okay? Just so I'm clear. You get to, you buy 1 ticket, you get to bring a guest, your business partner, not someone from the street. Don't bring me strangers from the street. Your business partner or your spouse for free. okay? And that's 1197, and the first 3 people get to work with me that strategy session before the event and after the event, okay? So let's summarize quickly. 2-day coaching business mastery, 5 rules of high-end coaching success, coaching models, pros and cons, creating your content, your curriculum, show you how to fill your programs. I'm going to teach you best coaching practices. I'm going to show you how to design your very own high-end coaching program. Teach you the mindset and positioning, or what I call the 10 commandments of a high-end coach. Policies, problems. Oh my goodness, if I had someone just to work with me through the biggest fucking problems that I would face in business, and especially coaching and teaching, working with others, this would have saved me so much embarrassment, so much time, so much energy, so much money. I'm going to share those with you. I'm going to share with you some policies, how-tos, how to deal with problems that come up with coaching, how to deal with them, upselling, downselling. I'm also going to talk to you about cross-selling, and I'm going to show that with you, how I do it and how it works. I'm also going to show you how I franchise my coaching programs globally, okay? So you can start thinking bigger. You can start thinking global. You can start thinking team, okay? And of course, loads more. Again, I will share with you the registration. It's http alwayswinfirst.com-cbm. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this opportunity to acknowledge you, to thank you so much for being on this call. You have made my day. Trust me, I feel exhilarated. I love adding value. I love teaching. I love sharing a little bit of my expertise, my gifts, my talents. And I just want to say, and you know this to be true, a teacher is only as good as their students. And you guys were awesome. I want to thank you so much for your participation. And I also want to acknowledge Dimitri and say thank you for inviting me, for hosting me. It's been a privilege, and I hope I've been able to share at least one golden nugget, one idea, one strategy, one concept that you guys can take to your business, to your life, and implement it, and it can change everything for you. So thank you so much, Dimitri. Thank you as well.
Arnie, thank you so much. I have a question from someone who is at the point of joining. They're asking if they can't make the dates that you showed. Is there a way to conduct the program at a later date?
Yeah. So the answer is the next program will happen next year. So I don't have dates for that program, unfortunately. I will encourage you to, obviously, I know things happen and things, a lot of people are busy, and I realize there's just 3 weeks before the program, pretty much. I will not commit to a date here and now because I don't want to mislead you. So unfortunately, I will say that I'll encourage you to obviously take action, because I really look forward to work with you. But right now, I don't have another date for the program. Having said that, I am very noble, and I'm very honorable the way I do business. My name is probably my most important asset I have. So if you decide to register, and by the way, this goes for anyone. If anyone decides to register and take action, and for whatever reason you can't show up, I will make sure that you attend the next one. And it might happen in February, it might happen in January, it might happen in March. I don't have an exact date, but I will do another one, but I don't have an exact date. So, Dimitri, I hope that answers the question.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, it will happen in Q1 2017. I just don't have.
Okay. Okay, great.
I don't have the dates in front of me. I don't have my event calendar, and we haven't got this event scheduled in.
Okay.
So, yeah. Good?
Good, great.
So, again, guys, again, thank you so much. Again, thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. It's been an honor to serve you. Again, if you guys are still registering, you can go back to this page. Remember, I can only give those bonuses for the first 3 people that register, simply because of my time, my agenda. I'm going to be working with you online. We're going to do that over Skype, and we're going to start your process. We're going to start helping you go where you want to go. So again, Dimitri, thank you so much. I'm going to leave it to you. And thank you for hosting me, and it's been an honor to serve you as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Arnon. Thank you so much.